Hi students, now we can discuss on about the management of a producer company. A producer company must have a minimum of 5 directors and a maximum of 15 directors. And the membership criteria, everything with related to producer company we have already discussed. Here we are discussing only the management aspect of producer company. And a full-time chief executive should be appointed by a producer company. A full-time chief executive should be appointed. And whom should appoint this chief executive? By the board. And this chief executive is entrusted with substantial powers of management as board may determines. And saying about the election of directors, within 90 days from registering the company, the election of directors must be made. And the directors may be appointed or elected by whom? By members in the annual general meeting. Its directors must be appointed. These directors may be appointed or elected by the members in annual general meeting. What is annual general meeting? Annual general meeting is the meeting where directors and shareholders meet. Usually this is once a year. This is the only meeting where the directors and shareholders are meeting throughout the year. And it's in this annual general meeting, it's the annual report of the functioning of the company is presented. Now we have reached only discussing on about various forms of companies. After this we can learn about the incorporation of the companies and more on about the documents relating to the incorporation of the companies. After we can discuss about these meetings. On annual general meeting, regard with annual general meeting, now you realize this much. Annual general meeting is a meeting where the annual report is presented, and it's a meeting where the shareholders and the directors of the company meet. And what's the term of the office of every designated director? Every designated director shall hold the office for a minimum of 1 year and maximum of 5 years as specified in the relevant articles. This is the term of the office of designated director. A designated director shall office for a minimum of 1 year and maximum of 5 years. And when the AGM should be conducted? The AGM, the annual general meeting, is conducted once a year for every producer companies. And how the AGM is intimated to the shareholders? That's intimated through notice specifying so. And in that notice, there will be meeting agenda, minutes of the meeting, minutes of any previous extraordinary meeting or minutes of the meeting of the previous annual general meeting, the audited balance sheet, etc. Referring to the Companies Act, Section 581 ZA, so we can see about annual general meeting, Companies Act 1956. Therein we can see about the annual general meetings of the producer company. See, the notice calling annual general meeting shall be accompanied by following documents A, B, C, D, like the documents are the agenda of annual general meeting, the minutes of the previous annual general meeting or extraordinary meeting, the names of the candidates for election, like many matters are specified that must be included with the notice calling this annual general meeting of producer company. Okay. And the duration of 2 annual general meeting shall not be more than 15 months between the date of AGM and the next. And more than 15 months, the time should not go beyond between 2 AGM of producer companies. And when the first AGM should be conducted? Within 90 days from the date of incorporation of the producer company, the first AGM must be conducted. And within 60 days of conducting that AGM, within 60 days of conducting the AGM, what all should be filed with the register? Proceedings of every AGM, director's report, audited balance sheet, profit and loss account, annual return, etc. Within 60 days of conducting the AGM, it should be filed with the register. These documents, proceedings of every AGM, director's report, audited balance sheet, profit and loss account, annual return, and so on. If the producer company is formed by producer institutions, Such institutions shall be represented in the general body through chairman of the chief executive. We have already discussed the various mode in which a producer company is formed by individuals, by individual institutions, or by combination. In case of producer company is formed by producer institutions, such institutions shall be represented in the general body through how that institution shall be represented in the general body through the chairman of the chief executive. And proper books of accounts must be maintained with respect to cash flow, expenditure, sales and purchase of goods, assets and liabilities, cost of labor, profit and loss statements, etc. with related to producer company. And the internal audit must be conducted. The internal audit of the producer company must be conducted. By whom? By chartered accountant at specified interval in the manner as specified in the company's articles, as per Institute of Chartered Accountants Act 1949. And the internal audit of the producer company must be conducted by chartered accountant with specified intervals. Okay, thank you.